Alright, welcome to episode 86 of the 2 Minute Warning. Today on the chopping block, Mr. Cam Newton, possibly the biggest letdown this season. I was expecting him to come out and be the GOAT. Jay, what is the future for this guy?
Yeah, just to say, I think it was a letdown based off that start. He had 2-0 and then went toe-to-toe with Seattle.
It's just a letdown because a lot of people know how good he is, talent-wise.
Yeah, a lot of people love Cam Newton, so do I. I do not think he's the worst quarterback in the league. But for me, the 100% he's not the worst quarterback in the league, but I understand where people come from in that debate. But for me, I'm taking several quarterbacks. I'm taking Cam over several quarterbacks such as Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, Gardner Minshew, even Jared Goff. I just don't like Jared Goff and his confidence. And the same thing with all those other guys. They're just not great seller dudes. Cam Newton, no matter if he's down 24, if he's down 3, if he's up 15, he's confident in the pocket and he plays the same and he doesn't crack under pressure, in my opinion. But long-term, 31, Cam Newton is a passing quarterback and pretty much a mobile quarterback. I'd say he's pretty much a step lower than Lamar just due to his speed and size. He can't run like Lamar. But long-term, he's losing his speed, and he is 2 for 7 in touchdowns to interception ratio this year. Anywhere else, you're a backup quarterback or don't have a job.
Yeah, you're in the XFL. You're in the XFL with that.
Yeah, he does have 8 rushing touchdowns, but that still doesn't build up his 55 QBR rating and only his 1,400 passing yards. We even really saw Joe Flacco outplay him in Week 9 on Monday Night Football, and you just can't do that. You're the Patriots. Now, I do understand Cam Newton's situation. Blatantly, 100%, no debating. He has the worst wide receiver core in football. I'll take the Jets receiving core. I'll take the Giants receiving core. I'll take the Jaguars receiving core over the Patriots. They're a bunch of nobodies. Me and Carson could go out there and do just as good. Okay, that's a bit of debate.
I got hands.
Okay.
I'm goated.
But I do respect him in that situation. He's not in the greatest spot. He does have Bill Belichick, but even him, if you put in Tom Brady with those bum wide receivers, you're not going to be a great team going anywhere.
Yeah, first thing I want to get out of the way, like you said, Cam Newton is not the worst quarterback in the league. But for him to be in the talk, I think that just doesn't do him any justice. I know this is a guy with a lot of talent. I know this is a guy with physical gifts in both size and arm strength and speed and mobility. All these things that we saw in Carolina, especially that one 2014-2015 season. That was his MVP year, I guess. The Super Bowl year. Anyway, yeah. Panthers were best team in the league, or at least best team in the NFC. Didn't win the Super Bowl that year, but anyway. That was a Cam Newton that I know still exists in that guy
That's
today.
what we saw at the beginning.
Yes, and he still exists in there somewhere. So you can't discredit that. You got to know that he's part of what he once was at least. The guy has a cannon for an arm. The guy can move. The guy's big. He's got the raw talent. Now, whether it's the system he's in, I find it hard to believe the system he's in is the issue because Bill Belichick. Yeah, exactly. Bill Belichick and the system he provides is probably one of the best in the league. But yes, his surroundings. Now, I guess Bill Belichick has never, I shouldn't say never, but maybe in the past 20 years, never coached a quarterback like this, except for maybe Jacoby Brissett for the handful of games he's been in when he was a Patriot. So this might be, we might be overlooking an issue that starts with him, but I kind of disregard that because of how good we know he is as a coach. But yes, there's still a handful of guys that take Cam over. Basically, he hit them all in the head. Maybe even Carson Wentz, I might add to that list. I might take Cam over him too. But no, like you said, his pass yards at 1,400 is really not. It's average. It's not bad.
I mean, it's probably. I don't have the numbers on me, but it's probably similar to Lamar's.
Yeah, no, exactly. But his 2 to 7 touchdown through the air to interceptions is awful. 55 QBR is below average. So just the way he's playing right now. To summarize all that I just said, no, he's not the worst in the league, but he's just not good.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck because we don't know what he's going to do next year. At this rate, the Patriots probably won't sign him. And really, we saw Tom Brady leave. Who says Bill Belichick won't leave? I mean, it's his job. He can do what he wants. He can go where he wants. So he probably doesn't want to sit through a rebuild. He's old. He's aged. He knows how to win now. He doesn't want to start over and do this again.
He's used to being the best in the AFC for 20 years in a row.
That does give Cam a little hope that they don't want to go to a rookie quarterback and rebuild. That does give him hope like, oh, someone's a free agent. Let's replace Cam. But we don't know. It's really early in the season still, about halfway. Cam could pull off maybe an 8-8 season just to show he still has it in him. I went 500 with this garbage team. Imagine if you just give me a receiver in the draft, this guy on defensive free agents, and we could become a wild card or even just a division-winning team next year. Long term, Okay, he doesn't have super long term, but within the next 4 or 5 years, I still think Cam is elite and should be on a great team and should be in the NFL 100%.
Yeah, he deserves a little more to work with than he has, and I still have faith in Cam for the future.
Sounds good. 2
2-1.
minutes.